A bigger question I have for you, Tom, is, we obviously seeing it, in a lot. It's a main topic, like not just on universities, everywhere. Like you just went through it, indoctrinated. These ideas are being put into these kids' heads.
Exactly.
And, but I believe, Tom, it's a free country. If you want to do that, I'm not for it. But if you can be whatever you want to be, if you want to, now, I don't think that I should be forced to use someone's pronouns, just like I can't force you to use a verb. I can't force you to use an adjective. You see, it's the same concept. But why do you think it's not happening in other countries?
So I'll take you back in the 1960s and 70s. And at the time, the traditions in the United States was there was a lot of homemakers. So a lot of moms were at home. We called them housewives. Now, supposedly that's a bad word, it's homemaker, whatever it is. But they were an important part of society. They're raising kids, maintaining a home. I mean, my gosh, they need awards that I cannot even describe for what they did for this country and for their families and for society and all of community. Now we're in a new world where we're just, through the power of suggestions, we're causing people among us to think, well, I'm confused. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do in life. Sometimes here. And I'm like, you don't have an ailment. You're an effing teenager. And you need your aunts and uncles and cousins and family just to put an arm around you and say, hey, chill a little bit. You know what? You're going to grow out of puberty, and and your zits and your confusion and all that are going to go away. And you're going to figure out what you're going to do in this life. And maybe you're going to be in the military. Maybe you're going to go to trade school, and maybe you're going to go to college. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with you. You're okay. And if you're feeling a little lonely, you're feeling a little isolated, you're feeling a little bullied, let's make sure people aren't bullying you. But there's nothing wrong with you, man. You need a few friends, and you need a listening ear, and you need a community of family around you that says, I love you for who you are. Chill a minute. Instead, kids come in and they said, Mom, I think I might be a cat. And then a certain percent of people saying, well, I can't judge you. Maybe you're a cat. And it's like, wait a minute. You're the parent. Do you have any idea how potentially damaging this could be to be going along with this crap? It's rampant liberalism on the left that basically they start out with a good intention. Everybody can freely choose who they are and don't judge them for it. But that goes over a waterfall when it becomes any and everything. And we need a few aunts, uncles, and parents, not to just give a kid a little tuft on the top of the head, donk, hey, get your head out of your ass. No, it's sit down, hang on a second. You know what? That doesn't sound quite right. And I'm just going to tell you it doesn't sound right. But yes, but you know what? I love you and I want to hear you out. When did this start? What's going on here? And then you find out you just have a confused teenagers not having any success with girls. Okay. Or you have a confused teenager who feels that she's not attractive, or she can't seem to lose weight, or mom's big or dad's big and she can't seem to lose weight. These are not people that need someone to say, well, then maybe you are a cat.
That's not helping. Yeah.
No, it's not healthy at all.
It's this wanting to be a part of something. And I think, like you said, people that have trauma or a broken family structure, and like this gives them, this is where I belong. I'm accepted here that I'm a cat.
It also gives other people that feel that way power.
Exactly.
Because they think, I'm going to help people identify as dipshits. And you know what? I'm going to be their king. Great. You know what? I agree with you. You are king of the dipshits. You've managed to put yourself into a situation here where you are enabling people to be more hurt. And that's the part that drives me nuts. They are enabling people to be hurt for a longer period of time, or to be struggling for a longer period of time. Because there are studies and there's people that are interviewing kids. It says, okay, so when the school said, okay, you could identify as a boy, and instead of Renee, you're going to go change your name to Roger. Okay, great. Fine. All right, now that everybody has said yes and they've done all this, and you're taking hormone blockers and you haven't had any surgery yet because you can't afford it, but you're doing that and you're dressing like Roger, are you happy now? Are you content? Do you feel accepted? Do you feel welcomed? Do you feel less isolated? And guess what the answer is?
No. But the reason it's no is because what they're going to say is it's because of transphobes, or, it's people bullying them. That is the logic they'll use. But I mean, at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, if you want to get an irreversible surgery, hey, it's a free country. I can't stop you from doing it. Let's make it where you got to be 18. And if you still feel that way after 18, then go ahead and do it. And go
There's
ahead and
such
do
common sense stuff you could put in here. That let's say if I wanted to take my family crest and turn it into a brand and brand all my children on their butt, a branding iron, you would tell me I can't do that because it's cruel. Why is this other physical manipulation any different?